Hey fellas, hope you're doing well. Year and a half ago, I fell ill. I got sick, and 2 weeks went by. I was still sick. 3 weeks went by. I was still sick. 4 weeks went by. I start not sleeping. I'm getting 2 hours of sleep a night. And then another week goes by. Same thing. Another week goes by. I'm fucking dying. I cannot sleep. I'm trying trazodone, hydroxyzine, melatonin at 50 milligrams, ice baths, cold showers, anything to get to sleep. Nothing is helping. Nothing is helping at all. Eventually, things get worse and weird, and I eventually have a psychotic break. And I have an atypical psychotic break, which means that I did not respond to antipsychotics. So, psychosis, usually you give the individual an antipsychotic and they respond to it and they're no longer psychotic, right? Antipsychotic, pretty simple. An atypical psychotic break is one where they don't respond to antipsychotics, and I did not respond to it. What I did respond to was immunotherapy, which was at the time corticosteroids. And that was high dose IV corticosteroid therapy. You would think at the time I was hopeful that I was done with it all, and I was going to heal up and things were going to be looking up. I still didn't feel well, but I felt 60% better. It was huge. But it's funny because 2 months before I ever got corticosteroids, I was begging my doctor in tears in her office to do a trial run of corticosteroids, and she told me no. And here's a little video clip 2 months before I had my psychotic break and 4 months before my corticosteroid infusions.
I'd like to now be treated for the condition of which I have encephalitis, most likely autoimmune, considering we ruled out bacterial and viral, and now the testosterone for some reason. Give me some fucking corticosteroids and IVIG, you stupid bitch. Fuck.
So yeah, I was not happy with my doctor because she was withholding treatment from me. And this treatment proved to be, huge for me. Like, I don't know if I'd be around if I never had that round of corticosteroids. And I'm here again to say that I've had corticosteroid therapy for the third time. Things got better. Things got worse. And then now I had corticosteroid therapy again. And things have improved significantly, which I'm happy to say. Corticosteroids are, they're non-specific. Doctors like to use that word so much, but they're non-specific in that they don't tell you exactly what's going on, right? Just because you responded to it doesn't tell you exactly what was going on. But generally speaking, corticosteroids decrease global inflammation of the brain, right? And my brother and I have been diagnosed with autoimmune encephalitis, which is an inflammatory condition of the brain caused by your immune system fucking up and attacking nervous tissue. Big whoopsie. Yeah, so I'm happy to say that I've responded again. So, 3 weeks ago, I couldn't drive a car, and now I'm able to drive a car. I'm a bit more fluent in the way that I talk. Things are more clear, like visually, perceptually. I had visual perceptual issues. I still do. They're less so. Things are just overall better, and I can bear the brunt of suffering just a little bit easier, basically. There's still a lot of improvement to go, and that's where the doctors that my brother and I are now under the care of are going to take the lead on and escalate. They've basically said they're planning on escalating therapy to stronger immunomodulatory therapies after they've done sufficient testing to determine if there's any etiology they can rule out or rule in. They want to be as thorough as possible. If there's something that they can detect and measure across time to track progress, they want to have it. So we're kind of waiting on that, and then we'll be trying other medications to help put us into remission from autoimmune encephalitis. I predicted from month 2 of being sick that I had autoimmune encephalitis. And I fought fucking tooth and nail against a lot of dumb doctors to get to where I am today, under the care of doctors who are open and willing and affirming and accepting and willing to help and treat and all that. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of strategizing. To be honest, I didn't fuck up really. I strategized as best I could. You know, I made sure I had a clean psych report. I made sure I had as much redundancy from my primary care doctor to my internist, to everybody, to my psychiatrist, saying that they suspect that I have autoimmune encephalitis, so that I can go to the next doctor. The next doctor is staring down the barrel of, 10 pages of doctors saying they suspect autoimmune encephalitis. I strategized as best I could to get to where I'm at today. And if I didn't do that, I would be fucked. So I'm taking the W on that. I'm taking pride in that. My therapist told me to do that. And, cause I was talking to my therapist and I was just like, I'm lucky in this way or whatever. In reality, I haven't been lucky at all. I've been shot down over and over and over by medical professionals, and it's only because I've strategized so well that I am where I am today, where I've responded to corticosteroids, and I'm now under the care of doctors who actually care and are willing to, seem to be at this point, willing to escalate therapies after they clear out all the rooms that they can. And they're doing really esoteric testings, and they got my brother testing, and they have my brother doing a PET scan, which is funny because my primary neurologist got really poopy. My local neurologist got really, really poopy about me bringing up doing a PET scan because it's more sensitive for autoimmune encephalitis. And here we have my brother doing a PET scan for that exact reason. So her poor little ego was bruised. Anyway, that's the update. It's just good news, basically. And I hope to be on the train to further therapies and better health here soon. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.